Hi there, I'm Craig. That's also Craig. You guys are probably wondering by now about this weird line in the middle of the screen. Well, believe it or not, it's a temporal rift. Yeah, what he said. It's basically a rift in space-time, which instead of causing major damage to the cosmos and the laws of physics, allows for two extra-dimensional Craigs to see each other, talk, and make YouTube videos. Apparently, there are an infinite number of universes out there, all with their own unique characteristics and differences. The only difference between our universes is they never invented bubblegum in my universe. Same memories, same experiences. Just no such thing as bubblegum over here. I've tried explaining the concept to him, but it makes no sense. Like, a candy you just chew, like, forever, and you can blow it into bubbles? Candy aside, the only problem is we can't really touch. If one of us tries to cross the rift, we just kinda vanish. For example. Or, better example, we. What? Now, you might be thinking, Craig, I've seen you guys cross the middle of the screen before. Well, that's because we can move the rift. Yeah, watch this. Apparently it's mobile. Anyway, this week we want to talk to you about Gatsby. One of my favorite YouTubers and authors, John Green, had this to say about Gatsby.
And you can argue that Gatsby fails because nothing is ever enough. It's not enough for Daisy to love him. She must also say that she never loved Tom. But this is America, man. When was enough ever enough for us? We invented supersizing. I mean, we invented the stretch limousine. We invented the Hummer. And then we invented the Hummer stretch limousine. We all believe, as Nick says at the end of the novel, that if we can only run faster, stretch out our arms farther, then one fine morning...
What happened to you? I really don't know, but I love it. Anyway, in the novel, Jay Gatsby is in love with Daisy Buchanan. Daisy is married to Tom Buchanan, but Daisy falls back in love with Gatsby. But before the two of them can live happily ever after, Gatsby insists that she must tell Tom that she never ever loved him. If you're still confused as to what the hell I'm talking about and want more answers, it's worth it, I promise. Now, as John said, one of the main criticisms of The Great Gatsby is that Gatsby is never satisfied. Nothing is ever enough. Now, it's interesting how much people criticize Gatsby for asking too much of Daisy, when we come from a culture that really never has a shortage of complaints. When we get what we want, suddenly we want more than that. We claim we will never be happy until these desires are satisfied. But once they are, we claim that we want even more than that. Gatsby is the personification of the true American dream. And the American dream is often blinded by the desire for perfection and beyond that, an inflated expectation that can never be reached. So when people claim, why couldn't Gatsby just be happy with the fact that Daisy loved him? Wasn't that enough? I claim, why couldn't our country be happy when we know there's a global food crisis with only one slice of beef and cheese on a bun? We asked for a cheap burger. Then we pleaded for a Big Mac. What are you doing? I'm going back in. Whee!